Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Retirement SOS. I'm Ernie,
And I'm Beth.
and today Beth and I are going to take a back seat. And the star of the show is Ruby. And we're going to talk about the characteristics of toy poodles. And we actually have a lot of experience with toy poodles. Ruby is 7 years old, and we had a toy poodle previously, so she's our second one. And the reason that we chose a toy poodle is that our son has allergies. So we needed a hypoallergenic dog. And Ruby fits the bill. She doesn't shed, she's very clean. And our son has had no problems with either one of our poodles. And if we wouldn't have had a poodle, then I guess, and Ruby, you may want to just cover your ears, we probably would have opted for a golden retriever, but she's a great dog.
I remember initially getting a lot of resistance from this one on getting a poodle. He didn't consider toy poodles to even be real dogs, and he said he would never even be seen walking with her. But he's actually become a real puddle of mush around her. She's pretty hard to resist. She's pretty cute. But there are some cons to owning a toy poodle. There's lots of pros and a few cons, and we're going to go over them right now.
And the reason I had a little bit of resistance is, I'm a kind of a big guy, and then, when I'm walking a little toy poodle, I thought maybe people would laugh at me, but actually it's the exact opposite. It attracts people, and they have a lot of respect for you when they see a cute little dog like Ruby. But anyway, some of the pros of having a toy poodle is that they are very smart. They are rated, I believe, usually in the top 3 to 5 smartest dogs around there, and there's lots of breeds. So, and we've certainly seen that with Ruby. She picks up on things. She was actually quite easy to train. So, she's just been a delight. Also, she's very affectionate, very loyal. But she has a tendency to pick one particular person in the family to kind of guide her, and that's her mommy.
Yeah, she loves her mommy. She loves the whole family, but she does love mommy.
Yeah, so she loves her family. She's very loyal to her family, but when strangers come into the house, she has a tendency to be a little bit suspicious of them. So she doesn't necessarily warm up to them.
Right away, but eventually she does.
And a few more things about a toy poodle is that they are non-shedding. You don't have to vacuum. I know when we had a Labrador German Shepherd mix.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there was fur all over the furniture, and especially when you'd wear black.
You have to get out the tape.
Yeah. And actually, Ruby is also a little clown. She just, when she wakes up in the morning, she starts rubbing her face on the carpet, and her tail is wagging, and she just loves people. And I know that when I was working from home, she would come up and check on me, and she'd stare at me, and her tail would be wagging as she's sitting down. She says, "Come on, Daddy, let's play." So I would play with her for about 5 more minutes. So just a wonderful dog.
So there are some cons to owning a toy poodle. There is expense. Ruby needs to be groomed on a regular basis with a groomer, unless you're very talented and have all the equipment to do it yourself, which we are not. So she goes to the groomer at least every 9 weeks. Sometimes it's pushed to 10, but it could even be sooner. She has notoriously bad teeth. She had to have 4 teeth pulled even before her 4th birthday. So I think it's little mouth, little teeth, but lots of bacteria. She needs to have her teeth brushed regularly. Otherwise, her mouth is in trouble. So that's a lot of work. She is also prone to something called a luxating patella. So her kneecaps on both her hind legs actually slide in and out of place quite easily. So if it comes out, she's actually can become lame on that leg. She can't use it. And she'll hobble over to me and I'll kind of stretch it out and push it back in. And I can actually hear a pop. And when it's in, she's perfectly fine. So I've been informed by the vet that as long as it doesn't go out too often and as long as it doesn't seem to be giving her pain, then she won't need surgery. But if it happens all the time or if it doesn't go back in, she'll need to have it surgically repaired. And that is, going to be a couple $1,000s. That'll be very expensive. Also, Ruby has, I don't think she barks any more than the average dog. I don't think toy breeds bark any more than the average dog. But the problem is their bark is incredibly high pitched. So it can be annoying, I'm not going to lie. That high pitched piercing bark gets on my nerves a little. I don't know about you.
Yeah, and it's actually happened when we're in new environments, like when we go to a hotel and we take
Oh,
Ruby with
right.
us. So she hears footsteps,
No,
just people walking
yeah.
along the hallway. And really, poodles are guard dogs.
They are little guard
They can't
dogs.
really do anything, but they will wake you up, and and she's very sensitive to noises. So yeah, like when we go to a hotel, yeah, sometimes it can get a little noisy.
So that's everything we've learned over the years about toy poodles. Mostly pros, not too many cons. Yeah. So now we have a little snapshot of the life of a toy poodle starring Ruby.
Maybe she's going to win an Academy Award after this.